Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a topic that honestly gets clouded by so many rumors and misunderstandings. We're going to explore the actual lifespan of a prenuptial agreement, drawing directly on some really insightful legal guidance from CIRA-specific law. So, if you're focused on long-term financial planning or just want to understand family law a bit better, the core question we need to ask is this: what actually happens to this contract after the ink dries and the honeymoon ends?
Okay, let's dive into this. How long does a prenup actually last? It's the central question of our source material today, and it forces us to immediately move past the wedding day. We spend so much time thinking about prenups as just something you check off a list right alongside the caterer and the florist. But as we're about to see, the legal reality of this document extends far beyond the altar.
Here's a quick roadmap of what we're covering today. First, the prenup expiration myth. Then, what is a sunset clause? Third, updating for life's milestones. Fourth, the California 7-day rule. And finally, planning your financial future. We're going to break all of this down so it makes perfect sense. So, Section 1, the prenup expiration myth. Does it just expire? There's this super common, kind of gloomy misconception out there that a prenuptial agreement has a built-in ticking clock, that it literally just vanishes into thin air after a few years. But under California law, that is absolutely a myth. The reality is that it's a long-term financial agreement. Once it takes effect at the wedding, it continues to govern your financial rights for the entire duration of the marriage unless you intentionally change it. It's shaping financial decisions years or even decades down the line, especially as you start businesses or acquire property. Section 2. What is a sunset clause? The intentional exception. Now, what's really interesting here is that while prenups don't automatically expire on their own, couples absolutely have the power to purposefully build in an end date. Enter the sunset clause. This is a provision within a prenuptial agreement that sets a specific date for the agreement to terminate. It's really where you take control. It shows that you and your partner aren't locked into some indefinite contract if you both agree it's only meant to serve a temporary transitional purpose in your marriage. So what do these intentional end dates actually look like? Well, couples can write specific expiration triggers right into the contract. We're talking about things like reaching a specific number of years of marriage, the birth of children, hitting a major financial milestone, or even deciding the prenup will be replaced by a later marital agreement. It is absolutely crucial to understand that without a sunset clause or one of these specific triggers carefully drafted into the document, courts will generally enforce the agreement indefinitely. But these carefully drafted triggers, they allow couples to establish tailored, long-term goals for their own unique circumstances. Moving on to Section 3, updating for life's milestones. The living document. I absolutely love this framing of a living document because we really need to shift our perspective here. A prenup isn't just a static piece of paper locked in a drawer gathering dust. It's supposed to grow as you do. Think about relatable human milestones. We're talking significant growth in a business or professional practice, getting a large inheritance or a major new investment, career changes that drastically alter your income levels, or purchasing substantial real estate. When these major life shifts happen, spouses have the absolute right to revise or revoke the original agreement as long as both partners agree and, of course, do it in writing. It keeps the agreement in step with your actual financial life today rather than being stuck in the past. The crucial takeaway from our source material is this: a prenuptial agreement continues to apply even if circumstances change, unless the spouses agree to modify it. Let that sink in for a second. Your careers are going to grow, your property values will likely rise, and your investment portfolios will evolve. But the rules governing them, they won't change unless you proactively make that change together. To keep uncertainty out of your marriage, you and your partner literally have to update the contract to match your evolving financial life. Section 4. The California 7-day rule, the legal timeline. So we've talked about the lifetime of the document, but now we need to talk about the urgency of actually getting one signed. 7. This isn't just a lucky number, it's a strict legal requirement. Under California Family Code Section 1615, a final prenuptial agreement must be presented at least 7 days before it's signed when independent legal counsel is involved. It's designed to give both partners adequate time to really carefully consider the agreement without facing intense, last-minute pressure right before walking down the aisle. Because let's face it, seating charts are stressful enough on their own. Let's see how this all builds together. Before you even hit that final 7-day waiting period, you have to complete 3 rigorous steps: full financial disclosure from both sides, drafting the actual agreement, and careful review by both parties and their attorneys. Because this requires total honesty, gathering a ton of financial documents, and back-and-forth negotiation, getting a prenup often takes several weeks. This is exactly why starting early is so incredibly important. It is absolutely not a last-minute wedding chore you can just quickly check off a few days before the ceremony.
Finally, Section 5, Planning Your Financial Future. Strategic Foresight.
It's time to reframe the entire prenup process. Instead of viewing it as this pessimistic bet against your marriage, think of it as an empowering act of financial planning. As attorney Daniel Galgi of Cyrus Pacific Law advocates, it's really about building a balanced agreement designed to protect both individuals. Starting early with experienced legal guidance ensures full understanding and honest disclosure. And when it's drafted carefully and fairly, courts will enforce these documents even decades later, setting a foundation of absolute clarity for your entire marriage.
I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought. How will your own future financial milestones be protected? Will you just let default state laws dictate your assets, or will you take control of your own narrative? A prenuptial agreement isn't just about an ending, it's a real game changer, a powerful tool for long-term confidence and security as you build a life together. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep planning, and keep looking forward.